if the top of your radiator doesn't get warm, this is probably one of the easiest fixes, right? All you got to do is get a bleed key and remove the air from the radiator. Let me show you quickly. Bleed key. Yeah, it's a bleed key. It takes air out of your radiators. You can get this off eBay. Go onto eBay, type in bleed key. It may be £3-4 or something like that. Everybody needs it. Let me show you how you use it. Now, you go to the radiator, and say this radiator is the one that's not getting hot here. You put the bleed key on the valve and you open up the valve until water comes out. If water comes out, it's fine. So you're going to put your bleed key in the top here and you're going to open this up, yeah? When you open it, you should hear air coming out of the radiator. You'll hear air coming out of the radiator and just leave it slightly open until water comes out. Now, when you're doing this, make sure you have a little rag under here, a little something to catch a bit of water, especially if you have cream carpets, right? Because it may come out black, the water may come out black and it may stain your carpet. But let's just say you've opened it, air is coming out, you can hear the air coming out. That's great. Once all the air has come out and water now comes out, you close it, yeah? You close it and then you move to your boiler. You'll notice that the pressure on your boiler would have dropped all the way down. You've got to fill that pressure back up. So top up your boiler pressure back to where it was, which should be roughly about here, about 1.5. One thing to remember is, let's just say you've opened it, air is now coming out, but it just stops. The air stops and then also the water stops. What that means is your boiler has lost pressure. So you've got to close this, move back to your boiler, put the pressure back into the boiler, top it back up to 1.5 and go again. Open it back up until water comes out. You just keep doing that, water comes out, go back to the boiler, top it back up, go next to another radiator, go back to your other radiator. And ideally you should be doing this with the boiler switched off. There's no problem if the radiators are hot while you're doing it. You can do it while your radiators are hot, but just make sure you switch the boiler off when you're bleeding and when you're putting the pressure back into your boiler. Now, what I have said in this video is very easy to do, but it can also lead to issues if you're not careful. So if you're not competent doing it, my advice is ask somebody, maybe one of your family members or something, because they're a little bit more competent doing it. But if you think you can do it, try it, yeah? And let me know how it goes.